Good afternoon. Thank you so much for being here, and Gary, thank you for the very kind introduction. What I love most about Gary isn't his success in business, but it's two things. His love for the Arkansas Razorbacks. There's nothing like cheering on the Hogs with Gary, but also his love and passion for the people of our state. It is very special, and we're so grateful for all you do for Arkansas. I also want to say a huge thank you to Randy and all of the team and the leadership here at the Arkansas State Chamber. This has been an absolutely banner year for Arkansas's economy. We recorded our lowest unemployment ever a few months ago, and we're almost a full percentage point below the national average. More Arkansans are working than ever before, and that is great news. We've been ranked the third least expensive state to start a small business, the second most affordable state overall, and the first state in the country for entrepreneur opportunity. But success like this doesn't happen overnight. It's taken years of hard work by the folks here at the Chamber and all of you here in the room to get it done. You were fighting for pro-business policies back when my dad was governor, and you continue to fight for them today. I think we can all applaud the outstanding success the Chamber has brought, not just for business, but for every Arkansan. But now is not the time to rest. It's the time to lean in and do even more. I came into office promising to shake things up, to change the status quo. And when I said it, I meant it, frankly, in terms of policy. But as the first woman and the first mom to serve as Arkansas's governor, we've shaken up the status quo in other ways, too. I have 3 young kids that are living in the governor's mansion. The first time that we have had elementary-age school kids living in the governor's mansion since Chelsea Clinton. There's definitely been a bit of an adjustment period for our family. Over the summer, I heard some noise, couldn't figure out where my kids were, went out front to find our 2 boys, who at that time were 8 and 9, and they had stripped down basically to nothing but their underwear and were swimming in the front fountain of the governor's mansion. I asked them, I was like, what in the world are you doing? My youngest, George, who's 8, looked up at me and goes, "It's okay, Mom, be cool. It's not like we're gonna drown." I said, George, my concern is not that you're gonna drown in ankle-deep water. It's the fact that you're swimming in your underwear in the front yard of the governor's mansion and it doesn't seem to bother you at all. We definitely have our hands full at our house, but when we're not shaking up the status quo by alarming our neighbors, we're shaking up the status quo in government. With the help of the Chamber and our amazing partners in the legislature, many of whom are here today, we were able to cut taxes not once but twice this year. And we're going to keep cutting until we can responsibly phase out our state's income tax. We finally... In case you're wondering, that applause was led single-handedly by Randy Zook, so something he's been fighting for a long time. We finally got comprehensive education reform done through Arkansas Learns, empowering parents with school choice, and we raised starting teacher pay from $36,000 to $50,000, making us from the very bottom to top 5 overnight. And we've deployed an army of literacy coaches around the state to help our students be successful. All of those things will help us bring up the next generation of qualified workers and entrepreneurs. But we know that we also need solutions to the workforce shortage that exists right now, which is why Arkansas Learns also created a new dual degree program for high schoolers, focusing on bringing work back to Arkansas. And it's why we launched the Workforce Cabinet under Chief Workforce Officer Mike Rogers, bringing all of state government, our community, and all stakeholders to the table to come up with the best solutions for Arkansas to lead on this front. We're fighting lawlessness through tough on-crime policies. We're investing in tourism to improve our quality of life, and we're working to protect kids on social media and beyond. And what's been the result? New businesses, new jobs, and new Arkansans. Just a few weeks ago, we announced that RTX is investing $33 million in East Camden, growing the town's already outsized role as the arsenal of America. Sig Sauer is creating 600 jobs in Jacksonville. West Rock Coffee is creating 600 new jobs in Conway. And Mississippi County is now the top steel-producing county in the entire country. South Arkansas is forging new paths in oil and gas and now lithium. And of course, our state's great established companies like Walmart, J.B. Hunt, Tyson, Dillard, Stevens, and many others continue to outperform and reinvest their earnings back into Arkansas. So like I said, now is not the time to take our foot off the gas. I want to keep cutting taxes, keep improving our schools, and keep making every Arkansan's life better. But we need the chamber to continue being a great partner in that effort, to be a champion for those pro-growth, pro-business, pro-worker, pro-job policies. You have already achieved so much, and I know that when we continue to work together, the sky is the limit. Thank you so much for having me here today, and I look forward to continuing to take Arkansas to the very top. Thank you so much.